was just to get fishing quota in Namibia for the sharks.
A few months after Nangamar Pesca was awarded the fishing quota, a confidential meeting took place at Sam Herry's headquarters in Iceland. James and Tamsin Hatakalipi were there. But the man who led the Namibian delegation was Saki Shangala. Saki gave a presentation to Thorsten, the boss of Sam Herry. He outlined how Sam Herry could buy the quotas from Nangamar Pesca. But they had to move fast. The opportunity we have is not available to everyone, he wrote. We need to move before everyone wakes up. According to Johannes, it was Saki's political connections that made the deal happen.
The role of Saki is more political. To get a bilateral agreement like that in place, you need very big political support.
I spoke to Johannes Stephenson. He said when he was operating in Namibia, corruption was rife and that he had to pay what he calls bribes to politically well-connected individuals to obtain access to fishing quota. Does that sound familiar to you?
It was actually corrupt before we came in. You had a lot of people who understood that once I have a fishing right, I can get rich quick.
Soon after the trade deal was signed, Sam Herry bought Nangamar's quota. They paid Nangamar $2.2 million over 4 years, well below the market rate. But they transferred a further $4 million to a Dubai company, Tundavala, owned by Fish Corps chairman James Hadukalipi.
The money Sam Herry paid to the bank account of James in Dubai was for James to distribute further, like to the Minister of Fishery, to the other sharks, and also possibly to the bigger politicians in the country.
The invoices for almost all of the payments that Sam Herry made to James and Tamsin Hadukalipi described the services they provided as consultancy.
This use of the word consultancy is typical in bribery deals. Given that there's very strong evidence bribery occurred, and that the bribes were channeled through a myriad of mysterious entities and offshore companies and trusts, I think there are ample grounds to investigate Sam Herry and its associates for money laundering.
The documents also appear to suggest that Shangala has been receiving money for securing the Angolan deal for Sam Herry. You know, one of the well-connected political individuals that Johannes Stephenson said he paid was you.
I haven't received payment from him. Maybe he has evidence to that. He should prove it, and he should be investigated.
Of the $2.2 million that Sam Herry paid to Nangamar Pesca, Nangamar Pesca transferred $750,000 to a company called Otwafika Logistics. Shortly afterwards, large payments were transferred to 2 companies that Shangala and James own. One, Alea Investments, received $330,000. The other received $170,000.
You and your business partner, James Hadukalipi, own 2 companies that have received hundreds of thousands of dollars from companies that are getting paid by Sam Herry.
No, that is not true. I have no recollection of money coming from any relationship with Sam Herry.
Yet the documents we obtained showed a money trail from Sam Herry to the company Shangala owned with James Hadukalipi.
What about Alea Investments?
Alea is a company I own.
That received $300,000 from companies that have received large payments from the Nangamar deal, which is paid by Sam Herry.
Since I'm not a director running the company, I wouldn't know. But the auditors are there. Why are you...
You didn't know that your company was receiving money from Sam Herry subsidiaries?
Well, I challenge you that it received